Good evening, councillors, staff, members of the public. I declare the ordinary council meeting on the 23rd of November 2022 open at 5:30 p.m. Could I please stand? I wish to acknowledge the Ngarrindjeri people as the traditional custodians of the land that we're meeting on and recognise their strength, resilience and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Thank you. Item 3, recording of attendance. This meeting is being live streamed and audio recorded to facilitate community participation for minute-taking purposes, which may be released upon request of third parties. In accordance with clause 616 of the Town of Port Hedland Standing Orders, Local Law 2014, members of the public are not permitted to use any visual or audio electronic device or instrument to record the proceeding of any meeting unless that person has been given permission by the presiding member to do so. Members of the public are also reminded that in accordance with clause 617-4 of Standing Orders, mobile phones must be switched off and not be used during the meeting. 3.1 Attendance. I note that all councillors are present under item 3.1 except for councillors Keller and councillor Coles who are under apologies. 3.4 Approval of absence. CEO, do you have any approved leave of absence at all?
No, we have none, Mr. Mayor.
No, thank you. 3.5 Disclosure of interest. Is there any disclosure of interest at all, CEO?
Mr. Mayor, I have one, and that's from myself for item 15.1, the confidential item that relates to my contract of employment.
Okay, thank you, CEO.
I do have impartiality.
Yes, Councillor.
2.1, fees and funding. I'll just finish right here.
Okay, thank you, Councillor. Item number 4. CEO, do you have any approved leave of absence at all?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I have two applications received, one from Councillor Eckhart for the period 17 December 22 until 15 January 2023, and one from Councillor Turner for the period 29th of November through to the 7th of December 2022.
Thank you, CEO. Can I get a move on those, please? Move. Thank you. Councillor Zucchi, thank you. Second. Thank you, Councillor Eckhart. Is anyone against that motion? All those in favour, show of hands. Motion carried 7-0. Thank you, councillors. Item number 5, response to a previous question. Response to previous questions received at the ordinary council meeting held on the 26th of October, which was after the ordinary council meeting on the 22nd of September 2022, have been provided with details which are detailed in the agenda. Item number 6, public time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your opportunity of members of the public to ask public questions of the council. Clause 6.73 of the Town of Port Hedland Standing Orders, local law requires members of the public wishing to ask questions to complete the question form and place the completed form in the tray provided. If the presiding member determines that the questions and statements are out of order due to offensive or objectionable expression or defamatory, they will not be recorded nor responded to. 6.1 with public question time. I declare public question time open at 5:34 p.m. Mr. CEO, received any public questions at all?
I've received none, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Do any members of the gallery have any public questions at all? Okay, I will close public question time at 5:34 p.m. 6.2 public statement time. I declare public statement time open at 5:34 p.m. Mr. CEO, do you have any public statements at all?
I've received none, Mr. Mayor, but I'm aware there's one in the gallery.
Okay. Would you please come forward and state your name and address for the record, please?
Testing.
That's okay, thank you.
Greetings, councillors. I'm here tonight to...
Sorry, can you please state your name and address for the record, please? Thank you. Can you please state your name and address for the record, please?
My name is Andrew Wilson. I'm located in Karratha at the AAOK Caravan Park.
Yeah, that's fine, it's okay, thank you.
My first question, if the decision is made that the town of Port Hedland will not assist and the town of Port Hedland relocate, the cost of the boats, I'm asking that by negotiation they relocate the boats not even 1 kilometre from the present location, which is the T.S. Pilbara, to Dartmouth Street in Port Hedland. As you're aware, I own 2 boats at the T.S. Pilbara, and I've been informed and given notices of impoundment and relocation to Dartmouth Street in Port Hedland. The cost of relocating the boats that are on the hard stand at the T.S. Pilbara are beyond my financial means. And I have one other question. Please assist me with the time frame of works at the T.S. Pilbara hard stand where the vessels are. If scope of works are not commencing until the first quarter of 2023, maybe there could be no urgency for relocation of vessels. Please inform me of a procedure undertaken by the town of Port Hedland.
Thank you for your statement. We'll take it on that and we'll get back to you on that, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. There's a statement. I think you can have any more public statements at all. Okay, I will close public statement time at 5:38 p.m. Okay, 6.3. Petition, interpretation, presentation, exhibition. There is nil. Item number 7. Questions from members without notice. Are there any questions from elected members at all? No? Thank you. Sorry, Councillor. Yes.
I thank the public through the chair for coming to enlighten us regarding the yacht club. It has been quite a bit of perhaps lack of information, but can we really look into this, please, for the public? Because there are several boats down there. I did do a bit of a ring around this week, and I thank the public for contacting me to let me know. Could we have a bit of a summary brought back as soon as possible, possibly for the next council briefing on see where we are at with that? Because a lot of people are saying, oh, it still belongs to the town of Port Hedland. Oh no, it belongs to the Port Authority, etc. So if we could have a little bit of an update on that, that would be good. I know it's the end of the year, but I think it's important because it's cyclone season and people are quite worried about their boats.
Yeah, I might get Director to answer that now. You okay to answer that now, Craig? Yeah, thank you.
Yep, through the chair. The only boats that we're aware of that are actually owned by the public are the 2 large boats as per the deputation, the statement, I should say. The remainder of the boats were part of the liquidation of the yacht club. We've been advised that by the previous Commodore that the remaining boats and small sailing fleet were the property of the yacht club. Obviously now, in terms of liquidation, the town has purchased those boats, and we will be relocating those in the near future to the, I suppose, the yacht area on the eastern side of the spoil bank, tying those down obviously for cyclone season, in the hope that we'll have a club come to us in the future so that we can actually redevelop and repurpose those boats for sailing within the community. But I can again provide further advice to that.
Yes, if we could have an update. I believe there's a bit of communication been going to and fro with the public and through their emails, etc. And they're not getting answers, so if we could get on top of that, that'd be really great. Yeah, thank you, Director.
Okay, thank you, Councillor. Any more questions at all? Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry, Councillor Turner, sorry.
Chair. I am keen. Sorry. Thanks, Councillor Bennett. I'm just keen if we can get a update on the independent review for the community safety plan. I'm aware that there was an announcement that has been undertaken at this time by UWA. We're coming up to the Christmas holidays. We know that's often a time where we have a spike in antisocial behaviour. So keen to sort of see what our planning and our thinking is in preparation for that. In particular, what has happened with our cameras, CCTV cameras, the potentiality for the use of patrols, a plan for youth engagement around the Christmas period, and also an update via the Pilbara Development Commission for the Working Party that sits with state government and resource sector. So, and just where that's progressed, how that's progressed. Thank you.
Okay, take that on notice. Thank you, Councillor Turner. Thank you. Yes, Councillor Gillingham.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, through the Chair. Also, I've had a few phone calls about what occurred this time last year with the MJW Building Company. How has the town fared with such a big, large building company closing and going into receivership? We really haven't had any feedback, and could we please have some feedback before the close of business this year?
Okay, I'll take that on notice. Thank you, Councillor.
Thank you.
Any other questions at all, councillors? Thank you. Item number 8, announcement by the presiding member without discussion. The presiding member's meetings for the month of October 2022 are detailed and printed into the minutes. Item number 9, declaration from all members who have given due consideration to all matters contained in the business paper before them. I invite all elected members to declare by a show of hands that they have given all due consideration to matters contained within the agenda. May I have a show of hands, please? Carried 7-0. Thank you, councillors. Item number 10, confirmation of the previous meeting. We have offered recommendation before us that council confirms the minute of the ordinary council meeting held on the 26th of October 2022 are true and a correct record. Can I get a mover, please? Thank you, Councillor Bennett. I have a seconder, please. Councillor Zilke. Thank you, Councillor Zilke. Are there any questions? Is anyone against it? Or show of hands? In favour? Motion is carried 7-0. Thank you. Before we move into reports of community officers, I'll remind members of the public not to take any action of council's decision on items on this evening's agenda in which they may have an interest until formally notified in writing by the town has been received. Decisions made at this meeting can be revoked in line with the Local Government Act 1995. Item number 11, reports on communities. There is no reports of communities. Item number 12, reports from officers. 12.1, corporate services. 12.1.1, 2023 council and committee meetings scheduled. We have office recommendation before us that council approve the council committee meetings scheduled for 2023. Can I get a mover, please? Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Urquhart, yes. Can I get a seconder, please? Councillor Gillingham. Thank you, Councillor. Is there anyone against the motion? All those in favour, show of hands. Motion is carried 7-0. Thank you, councillors. 12.1.2, statement of financial activity for period ending 31 October 2022. We have an office recommendation before us that council pursuant to section 6.4 of the Local Government Act 1995. Received a statement of financial activity, received material variance report Note that accounts payable under designated authority and receive the credit card statement for the period ending 31 October 2022. Can I get a mover, please? Councillor Zuki, thank you, Councillor Zuki. Will I have a seconder, please? Thank you, Councillor Turner. Is there anyone against the motion? All those in favour, show of hands. Motion is carried 7-0. Thank you, councillors. 12.1.3, Amendment of 2023-23 Fees and Charges. We have officer's recommendation before us that Council 1 adopts the amendment to the 2022-23 schemes of fees and charges in accordance with the Local Government Act 1995, Section 6.16, and 2, note that the Town of Port Hedland will give public notice to the above proposed amendment fees according to Section 619 of the Local Government Act 1995, and the above amendments will take effect 14 days after the notice is published. Can I get a mover, please? Thank you, Councillor Zuki. Thank you. Seconder, please. Thank you, Councillor Turner. Is there anyone against the motion? All those in favour, show of hands. Motion is carried 7-0. Thank you, councillors. 12.1.4, award quote RFQ 2223001, borrowings for the town of Port Hedland. We have officer's recommendation before us that council awards RFQ 2223001, borrowings to the below applicant, authorises the Chief Executive Officer to enter into a loan agreement with the below applicant for the total amount of borrowings of $24,269,000, including the application interest, fee, charges and minimum for 20 years. Can I get a mover, please? Thank you, Councillor Turner. Can I get a seconder, please? Thank you, Councillor Zilke. Is there anyone against the motion? All those in favour, show of hands. Motion is carried 7-0. Thank you, councillors. (12.2.1) Town of Port Hedland 2021-2022 Community Grants Program Outcome Summary. Oh, sorry, councillor. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I do have a declaration of interest in 12.2.1 and with regard to agenda item 12.2.1, which is the Town of Port Hedland 2021 and 2022 Community Grants Programme Outcome Summary, have an impartiality, as I am a member of the Pilbara Music Festival who received $3,000 grant last year, and thank you for the grant for that not-for-profit organisation.
That's great. Yeah.
As a consequence, there may be a perception that my impartiality on the matter may be affected. I declare that I will consider this matter on its merits and vote accordingly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Gillingham. So we have office recommendation before council. One, notes the community grants program for 2021-2022 financial year resulted in awarding 64 grants to a total of $171,600. And 2, notes the community grants program policy 6003 will be reviewed in the third quarter of 2022-23 financial year at request of council. Can I get a mover, please? Councillor Zilke, thank you. Seconder. Thank you. Councillor Carr, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Is anyone against the motion? All those in favour, show of hands. Thank you. Motion's carried 7-0. Thank you, councillors. Uh, 12.2.2, the Courthouse Gallery Quarter Report, quarter 1st July to September 2022-23. We have officer's recommendation before us that council receives a quarter report from the Junction Co for the management of the Courthouse Gallery and activation of South Hedland the first quarter, July to September 2022. Can I get a mover, please? Thank you, Councillor Gillingham. Can I get a seconder, please? Thank you, Councillor Turner. Is anyone against the motion? All those in favour, show of hands. Thank you, Councillor. Motion is carried 7-0.
through the chair, if I may,
Yes.
just to congratulate the staff at the Junction Cove Broadcast Gallery. Everything they're doing there, it's just a kind of activity. Sorry, came off the...
No.
Right. Also, just to, if I may, through the chair, this Saturday is a youth exhibition, a Saturday morning, and I just think I hope everybody will come along and just support the youth of our
Great.
town. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Gillingham.
Through the chair, I just
Yes.
want to echo Councillor Gillingham's statement about this coming weekend. Open Borders is a great opportunity for not only youth of this town but across the Pilbara to showcase their talents, and the exhibition will be running through until early next year. So Open Borders kicks off on Saturday.
Thank you, Councillor. 12.3, Regulated Services. 12.3.1, initiation of Amendment Number 2 to the Town of Port Hedland Local Planning Scheme Number 7, rezoning Lot 62705 Miller Street, Wedgefield, to light industry. We have officer's recommendation before us that Council adopts a recommendation for the scheme amendment as part of the report on display on the screen. Can I have a mover, please? Thank you, Councillor Zilke. Can I have a seconder, please? Thank you, Councillor Turner. Is anyone against the motion? All those in favour, show of hands. Motion is carried 7-0. Thank you, councillors. (12.3.2) The Port Hedland Visitor Centre Annual Review and Extension of Management Agreement. We have officer's recommendation before us that Council, 1, receive the annual report for the Port Hedland Seafarer Centre and the management of the Port Hedland Visitor Centre for a 2-year of the management contract between the 1st of July 2021 and June 30, 2022. And 2, in accordance with Clause 5.2-1, the Port Hedland Visitor Centre Management Agreement provide extension of the contract term with a new contract expiring 30 June 2024. Yes, something there. Okay, sorry, can we have a mover, please? Yeah, thank you, Councillor Gillingham. Can I get a seconder? Councillor Urquhart, thank you. Is there anyone against the motion? All those in favour, show of hands. Thank you, Councillor. Motion is carried 7-0. Thank you. (15.1) Chief Executive Officer Performance Review.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. If this is a confidential matter, can we turn off the recording, please?
What was that? What's that? Okay, councillors, I'll read out the motion that was passed by council. Yeah, okay. Councillors, make sure that 5.1, which was the Chief Executive Officer Performance Review, 5.1, yes, 15.1. Yeah, thank you, Council. The committee recommendation that Council pursue to section 5.38 and 5.39 of the Local Government Act 1995, section noted and endorsed October 22, Chief Executive Officer Performance Review Report. 1, that note Carl Askew Performance Review in his role as Chief Executive Officer for the Town of Port Hedland for the period September 21 to August 22 has been undertaken. And 2, endorses Carl Askew overall assessment and meets performance requirements for the period September 2021 and August 2022. Endorses the performance criteria outlined in attachment 2 for the 23 period. Attachment 2 for the 2023 appraisal period. And 4, schedule the next annual performance review to be commenced on the 1st of July 2023 and completed by August 31st, August 2023, with the report going to the August 23 Ordinary Council meeting. 5, has reviewed the CEO's total remuneration package in accordance with the contract of employment and the Stat Salaries Allowance Tribunal determination dated the 7th of April 2022, effective 1st July 2022, and supports the increase of the CEO's remuneration of 1.25% in accordance with SAT's determination effective from the 31st of August 2022. Can I have a mover, please? Oh, sorry, yes, sorry, yeah.
And what the result was?
The result was absolute majority 7-0. Okay, number 16, closure. 16.1, the date of the next meeting. The date of the ordinary next council meeting will be held on Wednesday the 14th of December 2022, commencing at 5:30 p.m. 16.2, closure. There being no further business, I declare the meeting closed at 7:07 p.m. Thank you, councillors, members of the public, CEO and his staff for their attendance. Thank you.